Hello everybody, welcome back. And I'm TheChornick, and today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about Pokemon Sun and Moon, episode number 9. And if you guys remember from last season, Pokemon XY, okay, not XYZ, but XY, Ash didn't face, well, he faced the gym pretty early on. Like, it was even before he met even Serena. He challenged the first gym leader. And so this time, this was a little later, this was episode 9, and he decided to finally take on the trial. So this was a little later in the series than how Ash went on and took his first challenge against the first gym leader back in XY. But besides the point, this episode was fantastic. I loved it, and especially Pikachu and Rowlet and how they performed. I was really proud about how this episode turned out. Exactly, it turned out the way it should have turned out. You know, and there were a few things in this episode that were just downright hilarious, like outright hilarious, dude. It was crazy, like the moment where Lana was covering up Sophocles' mouth, and like she was like, "Don't talk." And it was like, it looked like she was about to kill him or something. It was like her other hand's behind him, and I'm like, "Where that hand at? Like, what is she doing? What is that? Like a sword or something that she's stabbing him with?" But Sophocles' face, that made me laugh. And the other thing about, like, Ash, like, not being able to pick up the log pile, I'm like, come on. I mean, he picked it up back in the Hoenn region, dude, and he can't pick up this log? I mean, I know they're trying to make it funny, but Hala's just, like, picking it up like it's nothing, and I thought that was pretty cool that they did. Also, with the whole gang that we saw, we only got to see the classmates for just a little bit. And I guess they were all trying to give Ash motivation and support for his upcoming island trial. Kiawe looked very interested about it. Lily was taking care of her egg. And, yeah, Mallow, Lala, and Sophocles were all, like, just freaking out about it. So, but that was pretty cute to see all the classmates, like, giving them motivation, cheering them on, like, good stuff, and they're all going crazy. But we only got to see them a little bit. But this episode was mainly about Ash and the Gumshoos, the Totem Gumshoos, and before he went, you know, he met Hala, and right before he met even Hala, we learned about all this, like, Rattatas and how they were such a big problem in Alola, and how they brought these Gumshoos and Yungooses in to wipe them out, and to scare them off and to attack them. And so that's why, like, Totem Gumshoe was, like, the leader of the pack and all that. And the artwork they used when showing the Gumshoe and the Yungoos, like, scaring off the Rattata, like, it was, I guess, some reference to some painting or whatever, some Japanese painting. But that was actually pretty cool that they made that comparison. But that was pretty cool scene from right there. And they even brought, apparently, mongooses into Hawaii to get rid of the rat population that was there. So that's pretty nice reference from Pokemon Sun and Moon to make in terms of Hawaii, and that's why there was Gumshoos and Yungooses there. You know, they're supposed to be mongooses. Supposed to be eating those Rattatas. And from the end of the episode, it looked like they were, like, eating them. They were, like, attacking them, and all the Rattatas were freaking out. And the Yungoos, like, came in, he was like, ah! And, like, crunched on, like, one of them. And I'm like, what the frick, Pokemon? But it was honestly a really awesome episode. And moving further, though, we have Tapu Koko that was in the episode watching Ash while he was on his island trial, battling the Totem Gumshoe, which is freaking massive, by the way. I have to say, Rowlet and Pikachu did a very good job. I'm really happy that Pikachu's not reset, and that Pikachu obviously looked like Ash's ace. Like, the Pokemon that, like, has battling experience, is able to take on more hits and deal more damage. Rowlet was able to take out a Yungoos, but he was not able to take out the Totem Gumshoe. The Totem Gumshoe just, like, slammed him with, like, a rock, and Rowlet was out. But Rowlet was smart enough to be able to already know what Ash was going to say next. And so Rowlet was already on the verge of hitting the Yungoos with his tackle, and right before Ash even said it. And so Ash, like, realized that, like, how smart Rowlet was in terms of, like, knowing what to do before even being told. So that was pretty cool to see from Rowlet. I don't think Rowlet's going to be that powerhouse character. I think he's going to, like, be more of a Hawlucha, Noivern Pokemon this series. I think Litten's going to be the powerhouse, and Rowlet's just going to be, like, the one that occasionally wins when he needs to. You know what I'm saying? So, but overall, Pikachu performed very well. Tapu Koko was watching them, and we even found out how Tapu Koko got the Z crystal for Ash, the Z ring, and that's because he stole it from Hala's room, basically, and he flew. And they're still wondering why Tapu Koko gave it to Ash, and Tapu Koko is watching after him, which is really cool. I'd love to see what develops because of all this. You know, why is he doing this for Ash? You know, what's so appealing about Ash? I mean, of course, it's the main character. Of course, you know, the writer's gonna make that so, but you know, we're gonna find that out. Why? Maybe he just believes in Ash. That Ash is gonna take care of Alola. You know, be the next like Kahuna. You know, an Island King, right? Or nudge, nudge, wink, wink, cough, cough. First Alola champion. You know what I'm saying? Tapu Koko believes in it. Maybe we should too. You know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna happen. I don't know. I'm saying it because the Pokemon. I think they are gonna have a Pokemon League. I think Ash might have a chance. Litten is gonna be Ash's powerhouse. Rowlet's getting there, but Rowlet and Pikachu are gonna be fighting in the next episode against Kahuna Hala, which he's using his Z moves. So that's gonna be a clash between Z moves. That's gonna be a really awesome episode, ladies and gentlemen. Also, one final thing before ending this episode: Team Rocket trying to blast off. And then wanting to blast off, but Beware won't let them. He's like, nope. It's these minor things that the Pokemon Sun and Moon anime has, like all this hilarious like faces and events and moments and detail. I think this can make the series great. But anyway, guys, I love you all. Peace out.